everyone. I am actually in town from DC. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And I think in DC, we were sort of behind New York in the pandemic. I only recently went back to the office. I've been working from home full time. Have you guys been back for a while? Yeah. So I actually switched jobs just so I could go back to the office. Because for me, the sexual harassment is just so much more fun in the office. I don't know. Because, at home, I can only bother my husband, and I've already fucked him. So where's the fun in that, right? And I sort of feel like, I was very prepared to go back to the office because I never stopped wearing a bra. But I will say that during the pandemic, I did start using my bra to store snacks. So now I always have at least 5 or 10 M&Ms in here at all times, and that's made me very popular in the office. I'm very glad about that. My parents also live in the DMV. They are 82 and 84. So yes, I'm a little worried about them. I visited recently. My mom would not stop talking about Roe versus Wade being overturned. She was so upset about it. And I get it. It's awful. But I'm like, okay, you are 82. I think the chances of it impacting you personally, kind of remote, kind of small. But my mom has always been so into women's reproductive rights. When I was in high school, she used to always tell me, Pamela, don't worry. If you get pregnant, you can always have an abortion. And, I always thought that was kind of odd for her to say to me when I was in high school, because I was so nerdy in high school and I never had boyfriends. And also in high school, I only did anal. Well, I don't get it. I was crazy. My dad, he has a new hobby. He has been converting all of his porn from VHS to DVDs. This is true. You can't make this stuff up. And I happen to be a telecom attorney, and so from that perspective, I'm so glad that he's finally bringing his porn into the technology of the 1990s. It's so great. But I actually did a little family research, and I found out that porn conversion is a little bit of a tradition in the Arluck family. It's true. Who knows, right? Some families, they do storytelling, they play music. My family, it's porn conversion. There's all these stories about relatives converting their porn from Betamax to VHS, and then there's this story about my grandfather. He converted his porn from 8mm film to Betamax. So he's really just kind of carrying on the family tradition. Or it's also very possible that he just doesn't know that there's free porn on the internet. I think that's possible. I recently turned 50, 5 years ago. It's a rough one, I'll tell you. I've been trying to, get used to it. I've been trying to stay out of light that's less flattering to me, like halogen light and fluorescent light and daylight, and it's okay. It's okay. And there are some great things about being a woman in her 50s, especially these days. The birth control options are really wonderful. I'm currently using the I'm all out of eggs method of birth control. And I highly recommend it. It's 100% effective and free. And I just got the light. That is my time. Thank you, guys. I'm Pam Arluck.